Hi guys, it's Kate. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this week's Top 5 Wednesday challenge, which is your top 5 2017 resolutions. I'm just sticking to my kind of reading resolutions because my other resolutions are all kind of standard things like try and be more organised, try and go to the gym more, that kind of thing. So resolution number 1 is read 100 books in 2017. This is the same as my Goodreads challenge. I've never tried to read this many books before, mostly because I just haven't had time because I've been doing uni work, I've had other things to do, but at the moment I'm just reading an awful lot. I've been reading about 10 books a month for the past couple of months because I've got so much time to read at the moment on my commute, and I'm just reading a bit more in general because in the evening when I get home I don't really want to turn on like my computer and do stuff online, so instead I'd just rather curl up with a book. So I've been getting through books a lot quicker, and I just think that hopefully this is a good goal for me to try and achieve. So resolution number 2 is to try and read more non-fiction. I think I mentioned this in my last video, but I have quite a few non-fiction books on my shelves that I haven't read, and I do really enjoy reading non-fiction. It just takes me a bit longer than reading fiction does, so I tend to pass it over. But because I've got so many great non-fiction books on my shelves that I haven't read yet, I want to try and start getting through them in 2017 because I really enjoy reading non-fiction and I find it really interesting. Resolution number 3 is to try and read a bit more diversely. I have been trying to improve this already. Unfortunately, however, a lot of the literary canon is written overwhelmingly by white straight men and features white straight protagonists who are often men as well. In 2017 I do want to try and read more books that are diverse, both in terms of who's written them, whether they're written by people of colour, whether they're written by female writers or LGBT authors, and diverse in terms of what the story is about, whether they focus on characters who are a minority in some way or who are different from the kind of standard white straight male hero, or even if it does feature someone like that but is set perhaps in a different country, which is making it more diverse, something like that. Basically, I just kind of want to move away from reading books that are just kind of from a Western perspective, from a male perspective, from a white perspective, and from a straight perspective, because I think one of the best things about reading and about consuming media in general is that it does allow you to see the world from other people's perspectives and to gain kind of sympathy and empathy for people who aren't like yourself, who come from different backgrounds and are different in some way from yourself. Resolution number 4 is kind of 2 resolutions. It's to 1, read more from my bookshelves, and 2, buy less books. At the moment I have a huge number of books on my shelves, a lot of which I haven't read. So I really in 2017 want to mostly read books that I already own. This is going to be kind of hard because I love buying books and there's so many books out there that I want to buy and I want to read. But I think first I should really focus on trying to get down the number of books on my shelves before I start going out and buying so many more. So I'm going to try and focus on reading what I already own, because I do own so many great books that I really should read, rather than going out and buying more books that I won't read straight away, that will just sit on my shelves being unread and will just make my TBR pile bigger and bigger and bigger until it's completely unmanageable. And lastly, my 5th resolution kind of ties into the last one, and that is I actually want to get rid of quite a few books. I've got too many books at the moment, and I know that when I read them I'm not going to want to keep all of them, I'm not going to be in love with them all, and I'm not going to want to reread them all, so I do want to try and get rid of a lot of books this year. Which is kind of an odd resolution for someone who's just starting a booktube channel, because I feel like a lot of people go out and then they just buy loads of books because you're watching everyone else talk about all these great books and you just want to buy them. But I actually want to start off by getting rid of loads of books, but so then I can go on and buy all the great books that everyone else is talking about. So those are all my reading resolutions for 2017. I'd love to hear what some of yours are. If you'd like to leave a comment down below. You can also find my Goodreads, my Twitter and my Instagram in the box below, and I'll leave a link to the Top 5 Wednesday Goodreads group if you'd like to join in and see what some of the upcoming topics are. I don't think I'm going to do all of them just because I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to record 2 videos a week for Wednesdays, and I'm trying to upload on Sundays as well, and also some of the topics I just don't have anything to talk about. But I am going to try and do a few more when there's interesting topics that I have something to say about. That's everything for today, so I will see you next time. Bye!